I just realized that wasn't recording, so we got to do this again. And I am on the Cleveland Lakeshore Nature Preserve, right over here, which is down that trail and around. Because the lake is that way, right behind me. And this morning has just been a cavalcade of just all kinds of mess ups. Like, both of my lav mics weren't working, so I have to use this and the cell phone. And hopefully the audio sounds at least somewhat decent if I'm, covering it with my hand, and hopefully the wind isn't too horrible. But with my luck, it's going to absolutely suck. So I'm just going to walk down the trail, see what I can see, hopefully get some photos, and find this huge flock of gulls I saw in Cleveland a few days ago. Apparently they've just been nesting around, or not nesting, just resting along the lakeshore, so I want to get a big flock of those because it'd be really cool. Oh, and not die from the wind. For most of the day, the wind was gale force and well below freezing, and without 5 layers of jackets, 2 pairs of pants, 2 hats, 2 pairs of socks, and some heavy boots, it would have been a pretty miserable experience. For the wildlife, it's just another winter day. On the first part of the trek, there's a wooded area with a few fields in it before you get to the lake, and this is where I saw the first herd of deer. This herd was mostly adult females and their young. They were all going about their business, ignoring me, while keeping a healthy distance away at the same time. So I finally made it over here, because it was, walking slow, saw some deer. That was pretty cool. And that, behind me, is the frozen lake of Lake Erie, which I just realized sounded redundant. We're going to keep going anyway. And continuously, gulls keep flying, right behind me, along the shoreline. I guess they're hugging it. And out on the pack ice are all kinds of more gulls. I almost said buzzards. My lips are frozen. And an eagle, which is really cool. And the waves are actually causing a lot of these little pack ice things to break up. Create little icebergs. And I've gotten some pretty interesting shots. Because the day is so overcast, I focus more on composition rather than finding good light to make interesting images. Framing the birds with plants or other elements in the environment so I can get the most out of every scene. Oh my God, is it cold? I am struggling. It is super windy. It's about 11 degrees probably with the sun out. And it's still frozen solid. Let's see if I can get you a little bit better look. I'm going to do the selfie stick thing. And in the distance, there she is. There's Cleveland. Oh man, can you hear the wind? Because I can. I hope this footage looks good, because I can't really tell. My sunglasses are on. My fingers are cold. It's pretty shaky. Oh, but super, super cool. Super cool stuff. The unnaturally cold last few days have transformed Lake Erie into an Arctic wonderland. It almost seems as if I have been teleported to Antarctica without knowing. The gray-blue sky above a pack ice-coated lake with vast flocks of gulls flying every which way, with a bone-chilling wind cutting through it all. I'm cold. I've been walking along the edge looking for anything else, but I think it's time to head in. Oh, there's been hundreds and hundreds of gulls. I don't know how I'm going to put them all into eBird, but I'm going to have to try and I'm just going to guess, to be honest. Just going to guess. It's been a good day. I saw an eagle, saw, all the gulls, a couple cardinals, that herd of deer, that was pretty cool. But I'm going to pack it in, go get something warm to eat. And I'm definitely going to come back here, though, because it's got this nice woodland right behind me. But then, as you can see, got plenty of lake shorefront. So there's plenty of shorebirds. Today's only been gulls because it's the winter, but I'm definitely going to come back here. This place has been great. Oh, I can't feel my fingers. I always get these false goodbyes, but there are at least 4 whitetail bucks at the very far edge of my frame, right around this bend. And then I'm going to try and get closer to get some photos. Oh, that'd be so cool. That's 4. I've seen that many.
think it's a total of 5 I've seen today. That's nuts. That's like more than I've seen in a year.
White-tailed deer are the largest herbivores in Ohio, and it is really unusual to see a herd of this size made entirely of males. I usually don't see males when I go out. Most of the time, it's a few females with their offspring or just one female on the edge of a field. Yet today, there was 5 bucks all in the same place at the same time, and it was a really special sighting for me. That's super cool. That's super cool. Oh, and I saw an owl over here, too. I would love to... Oh, there he goes. Oh. As soon as I talked about him, he flew from like right there, from right where I pointed. He flew from there down and away. The little, that little sucker. I can't believe it. But he was big. He was a big owl, so I'll have to do a little bit of research to see which one he was. But I think I can identify him too. Such a good day. Oh my gosh. Such a good day. So I didn't really make an ending, or if I did, it was a false one and it didn't really work out. So for this last bit, I guess I'm just going to ramble a little bit while you look at the other photos that I took. I can't really say much more. I mean, it was a great trip, lots of fun. I didn't freeze to death, which is a bonus. Got some cool images, double bonus. I just realized I am horrible at these endings and I have no idea what else to say, so I'm just going to let it fall off into the void.